Good morning, Blossom community. How are you all doing? I hope everyone's off to a good week. So I'm sorry about the delay. We had a last minute logistics and things like that I was figuring out yesterday. And then, of course, there was a car accident. Long story short, the day got away from me. So to give you guys an update as to what's going on for this week. Sorry, my dog's found a squeaky toy. We have quite a bit going on. So this week we have our 3 pickleball classes, level 1 on Tuesday and Friday, as well as level 2 on Thursday. In addition to that, we have Pigments. Pigments is going to be at the former Mercantile, which is going to run our typical time as well. Moving on to Saturday, we have our green grass program. So for those of you who aren't familiar, we're going to be going up to Boneem Farms. Boneem Farms is right on in Saukville. It's fantastic. It's a great place. It's accessible. And we're still trying to see if the green grass program is something that people are interested in.
Take on the day.
Oh, commercial. We have been running it for now 2 seasons, and it seems to have lower numbers. And I'm, just curious as to see what days and times are working for people. We would really want to make sure that participants are continuing to get involved in volunteering, but also make sure that that's accessible and something that family members would be able to come to as well, because it's a great family community builder, as well as siblings, breastfeed workers, all of the above. Anybody's welcome to that program. Moving on, we have on Sunday a potluck dinner that's going to be running, our typical. I'm going to be working with the individual who's hosting that. And last but not least, it looks like we are set to have our last Hawaii meeting on Sunday. I'm still working on some of those logistics. So if you get an email from me later this week that says, hey, we need to push this back a week, don't be surprised. I just want to make sure that I come to you and I'm able to answer all questions. I definitely know I still owe you guys the packing list. It's sitting on my desktop. It's just been thwarted with logistics and working on some of the event pieces for while we're in Hawaii. Other than that, it's a pretty easy week, very exciting for all the programs we have going on. And if you haven't figured it out or remembered, we have T-minus 11 days until our event. So it's going to be next week, Saturday. At the Cedarburg Cultural Center. It is very exciting. If you haven't already gotten your tickets, please get those. If you have bought tickets or have bought a table, please make sure to get me the information about your guests so that way everybody can check in appropriately and properly with our new system. We want to make sure that everybody can bid, and the auction items we'll be going live tomorrow. So I hope you guys are very excited. 10 days prior, we're going to put out all of the auction items, potentially in like a slow rollout so you guys don't get to see all of the excitement at once. But they will be starting to pop out tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a great week. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Just as a friendly reminder, we do another piece of the puzzle with Blossom IDD. It's our information and resource sharing. That's directly through me, as well as other partners that we work with. If you have someone who's interested in Blossom or needs support, please reach out to me. We make sure that all participants meet with me prior to joining our programming for safety and security concerns, along with logistics and figuring things out. We don't just have participants show up at events. It's just not safe, and it doesn't work, and it's not good for anybody. So prior to having people sign up, I highly suggest that you connect them with me. Otherwise, unfortunately, I'm going to go back in, I'll delete those signups, and I'll say, hey, we got to meet. So feel free to send people my way. We'd love to get more people involved. We're growing every day, every week, actually. We have new meetings. But if you guys always have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. It may take me a day to get back to you, but I always will. And hopefully we'll see you guys at our programs this week. Have a great week, everybody.